Welcome back to Loyal Losers YouTube channel. Today is not a video of Unwatchable or anything. Today I thought, why not do the Mets game? Why not do the Mets game? The Mets are having a shit year, so let's just, act like we're doing a broadcast here. So, Mets are throwing Senel Perez, who is 3-3 on the year, and I didn't see the ERA, it was probably like 350. Actually, let me adjust this real quick. So, Mets starting lineup: Young first base, Beatty second, Lindor short, Bichette third, Torrens behind the plate, Soto left, Ewing center, and Carson Benj in right field. Let's hope for a Mets W today. Apparently they're going bullpen game, so from what I heard, Senel Perez is going to start as like the opener, and apparently Kodai Senga is going to get innings today, so that should be very shaky. So let's see what's happening. So let's get this game underway. Let's go. Come on, throw the first goddamn. There we go. All right. First pitch of the night from Senel Perez is a swinging foul ball. That's how the game starts. Oh, boy. Carter Jensen is leading off for the Kansas City Royals right now. Rookie catcher who is actually having a pretty good year. Leadoff spot for a catcher. Very rare. Ball outside. And strike 1-2. There goes Mr. Met in the stands back there, high-fiving a bunch of kids. Ball spiked off speed, something. It was a slider or an off speed. I don't know. One of the two. One of the two. Obviously wasn't off speed. I'm an idiot. Damn, Royals are in last place in the American League Central. That's crazy. How are the White Sox first? And a fly ball. Lindor backing up with Beatty, and Lindor calls it. 1 out here in the first inning. And now Bobby Witt Jr., I think probably one of the best players in the American League for sure, playing shortstop. In his last 18 games, 353 average with 15 runs. And I really don't care about OPS, but 970 OPS. That doesn't really mean anything to me, honestly. And ball one. I want to see. So if the Mets are really going, quote unquote, Perez as the opener, I want to see how far they're going to push him. If he's going to go like 2 innings, 3 innings, an inning and 2/3, 2-0, or even or maybe they're just going to have him, go 1 full inning. I don't know, but I really want to see what they're going to do, because if Kodai Senga comes in like the 3rd inning, I think the game's over. And it's hit right through the hole, vacant hole. I don't know what the Mets were doing. They had a shift on, and Bobby Witt Jr. slashed it right through the hole where the second baseman should be playing. So he is on first base with a 1-out single. Perfectly placed. I mean, I think Jared Young could have got to it, but with the speed of Bobby Witt, you're not catching him. And what a piece of hitting. All right, runner on first base with 1 out, and I don't even know who's coming to the plate now. And he chases back Bobby Witt, safe at first base. Lane Thomas is on the Royals, and he is 36 for 158 against the Mets in his career. I didn't know Lane Thomas was with the Royals. And he hits a double play ball. Lindor with the diving play, bobbles it. He can't get it. And it's first and second with 1 out. Lindor, he got it. He got there. Slid and then had trouble getting it out of the glove. I don't think they would have turned two anyway, honestly. I think Thomas is pretty fast, but a good play. Diving. He gets it. Oh, he never had it in his glove, actually. He just kept it on the infield. That stopped, Bobby Witt from going first to third, but oh, man. I don't know if they scored that a hit or an E6. The scoring is so weird nowadays. Like, I don't know, because in the Brave series, on that drop pop-up by Tyrone Taylor, they called that a double, which is clearly an E8. I don't know who scored that, which is ridiculous. So here's Salvador Perez. He is 12 for 55 career against the Mets, 2 home runs, 7 over. Wow, that's low. And he's only batting 209 this year. Dang. First and second with 1 out, and Perez slices 1 foul. Be 1-1. Oh boy. Salvador Perez threw 1,790 games, 1,790 games, 314 home runs. Nice. Good for Salvi. I think Salvador Perez is a Hall of Famer, honestly. Probably one of the better catchers that. And Bobby Witt runs, and that is a balk. That's a balk, and that'll put runners on second and third with 1 out. Bobby Witt Jr. took off before the pitch was even thrown, before Perez could even break his hands. And by the time he started running and Perez noticed, it was too late. I mean, look at the running lead. Look at the running lead. Look at the running lead that Bobby Witt Jr. had. They weren't even looking at him. So now second and third, 1 out, and Perez fouls one off 1 and 2. Oh my God, here we go again. I wouldn't be surprised if Salvador Perez crushes a 3-run home run right here. I really wouldn't. Lane Thomas at second, the speedy Bobby Witt at third, Perez at the plate. The 1-2 pitch from Perez is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Sits down Perez on a fastball, 97 miles an hour, and there are 2 gone. Desperately needed that strikeout. You cannot let Salvador Perez get a hit off you. Blew is right by him. Damn. And that's a pitch Perez definitely wants back. Now Jack Caglione, batting 259 out of the 5-hole, and he flies one to center field, but right there is A.J. Ewing, and the inning is over. Little shaky first inning, but Cino Perez gets through it, and Ewing, Soto, and Bichette will come up. So now is the commercial for Toyota deals. So the Mets go in bullpen game. Like I said, I really want to see how far they're going to push Perez. Honestly, I did not think they were going to go Perez opener. I honestly thought after it was Freddie Peralta pitching, what was it, yesterday? I really thought either Christian Scott was going to start. There's no way that you can give Kodai Senga any type of start possible. There's no way you can give Kodai Senga a start. I'm so glad he's out of the rotation now. In my opinion, I feel like. So hear me out. Senga's done. He's definitely 100% done. But I feel like he's a better pitcher coming out of the bullpen. But it depends on the situation because, he's not. I don't know what happened to him. That injury in 24 just killed him. Not injury in 24. Injury in 25, I'm sorry. After the miscue by our former first baseman, which no longer happens to be on the team. But that is a story for a different day. So, Mets lineup. A.J. Ewing leading off, playing center field. Juan Soto batting second in left field. Bo Bichette batting third and playing third base. Batting cleanup, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Carson Bench batting fifth, playing right. Jorge Polanco, who's only played 14 games this year, was restrained from the IL today. He's batting sixth and DHing. Jared Young, who's still getting chances at first base. He's batting seventh, playing first. Brett Beatty, who's somehow still on the team right now, is batting eighth, playing second. And Luis Torrens batting ninth, catching to round out the order. So, Let's see if the Mets can get to former Met Seth Lugo, who has been very good with the Royals. And there's Juan Soto, who hit that go-ahead 3-run home run in the ninth inning of last night's game. And then the Mets went on to blow it in the ninth inning on a Devin Williams blown save. And the first pitch from Seth Lugo to Ewing is a strike. A fastball at 90 miles an hour. Oh, Seth Lugo's 3-6 this year? Okay, not bad. And next one is ball. So yeah, let's hope the Mets can get to former Seth Lugo, who is a free agent after the 22 season in time. And Ewing slaps with a little base hit. AJ Ewing going the opposite way with it. He's got a leadoff single, and that'll bring Juan Soto to the plate. Good piece of hitting from AJ Ewing. Pitch over the outer half of the plate, and he just slapped it right through. They had a little bit of a shift on. And that'll bring Juan Soto to the plate, who's batting .301 with 19 home runs and 46 RBIs and a .984 OPS. I believe that's best in the National League, I think. Soto bluffs a bunt, and that one's outside. AJ Ewing, the runner at first. Soto at the plate. The pitch is strike at the top of the zone at 89 miles an hour. 89? Why do I feel like Lugo is just... I've never really watched Seth Lugo after he left the Mets, but I could have sworn he was throwing much harder than that. Now, I understand you get older, your arm hurts a little more, and there's called strike on the outside corner, which I wouldn't challenge that. That was too close to take. But it seems like his velocity is just dropping. All right, 1-2 to Juan Soto with Ewing at first base. And the pitch to one, Ewing not running. Thought he was, bluffed it. 2-2. Two-two pitch from Lugo is in there. Strike three called, and Soto's challenging a strike. Oh my God, the pitch is right down the middle, and the Mets are going to have one challenge left for the remainder of the game. This is a strike right down the middle. Look at that. What are the odds? Oh my God. The Mets are the worst. I don't care what people say about the Braves challenging. The Mets are one of the worst challenging teams in baseball. Jesus Christ. A pitch right down the middle that Soto takes right down the middle, and then just why? First inning, you cannot lose a challenge like that at all. Whether you're a catcher or hitter or pitcher, you cannot lose a challenge like that. Here's Bo Bichette, who takes all the way a strike, kind of like a backup curveball almost. Bichette batting .260 with 10 home runs and 50 RBIs, starting to pick it up a little bit. Career lifetime against the Royals, he got 4 home runs and 16 RBIs. And Bichette takes a strike right down the middle, and he's down 0-2. I'm not really much of a prediction guy, but sometimes I just want to predict what the batters are going to do. Like, I can imagine that Bo Bichette's going to bounce into a double play, and AJ runs and Bichette fouls it off. Kind of got a little bit of a late jump on that, too. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. The New York Mets really just... They're one of the worst challenging teams in baseball. How do you lose a challenge in the first inning? And Bichette takes low, and now the Royals catcher is going to challenge. Carter Jensen's going to challenge. I think that pitch was really low. So both teams are going to lose a challenge in the first inning, and that pitch is low by a good margin. Wow. So both teams have lost the challenge in the first inning. Wow, that's insane. That is insane. I saw a clip of Rosie, and Bichette hits one up the middle, through for a base hit. Ewing will stop at second base. Bo Bichette with his first hit of the game. Good piece of hitting right there from Bichette. So yeah, ooh, good pitch. Just went with that. Nice. Right up the middle, right down the heart of the plate, and bang, up the middle. Beautiful. So anyway, like I was saying, I saw a video of Randy Arozarena losing both challenges in the first inning. I saw that on Instagram. I'm like, wow, is that even possible? And clearly it was. Because I was always wondering, like, what happens if a player loses both challenges in the first inning? Here's Francisco Lindor batting a measly 216 on the year. And question for everybody, when did Francisco Lindor hair get so effing long? Pitch is in there for a called strike. Looked a little inside, but with the Mets with one challenge left, you really can't risk it right now. After a horrible challenge by the $50 million man, Juan Soto. And that's outside. It's 2-1. Lugo already had 16 pitches in this inning. Ewing at first, Bichette at first. Ewing at second, Bichette at first, and Lindor swings through that 91-mile-per-hour fastball. And it's 2-2 now. The 2-2 to Lindor. Is check swing in the dirt. Did he go? He did not. It is a 3-2 count now. I don't know. What is this guy doing? I don't know what's going on in the dugout. But one of the Royals, I guess, bench player, and that's in there for a called strike 3. That one was a ball, and Lindor goes looking, but oh my goodness, Ron Coppola, unbelievable. So I bring Carson Bench to the plate. That was a ball. That was up. Wow. Oh, Seth Lugo with the Mets actually had a better ERA as a reliever, obviously, but anyway, so one of the Royals players in the dugout had the baseball, and he was like doing this, whatever the hell that means. Maybe like foul tip, because he kept showing the ball and was like foul tip. That's weird. 0-1 to Bench is outside, 1-1. But yeah, that pitch to Lindor, that 3-2 is clearly up. But Carter Jensen, one of the best receiving catchers behind the plate, he ripped that right into the strike zone. But that pitch was a ball, but you can't risk it. And that is in there for a called strike 2. My goodness. So the Royals, who stranded 2 in the first inning, are the New York Mets about to strand 2? 1-2 to Carson Bench. And he chops one up the line. Lugo fields, throws off bounds to first, mishandled. It gets by. Scoring is A.J. Ewing. Going to third is Bichette. He's going to get the stop sign there. And, it gets thrown away. Here comes Bichette to the plate. He scores. The ball gets thrown away from there. And it goes away. Here comes Carson Bench. It's a Little League inside the park home run on 5 different errors. And the Mets lead it 3-0 in the first inning. Carson Bench hit a little dribbler right back to the pitcher. Lugo fielded and threw it wide of first, and the first baseman threw it all the way to his own dugout. It's a Little League inside the park home run for Carson Bench. Unbelievable. The first bit. You got to at least knock that down, man. Oh, my goodness. That's funny. Now Jorge Polanco will come to the plate. I guess it's an E3 and then 14 other errors. I mean, he launched it back to the dugout as Polanco pops up the first pitch that he sees back since April 14th and pops it right out to the third baseman. So that's how the first inning comes to an end, but a very crazy first inning, both for the Royals and the New York Mets. But Carson Bench, I guess that's an E3. In my book, that's an E3. And then he makes it all the way around the bases somehow. So does Bichette. So does Ewing. That's crazy because originally Ewing was just going to score on the play. And then I think it was Caglione at first base. He took it and just chucked the ball to his own dugout. And then Bichette scored. And Lugo threw the ball away. And then Bench just scored all the way from first base. That's crazy. And very funny. But now, the Mets with a 3-0 lead going into the top of the second. I'm going to assume they're going to leave Perez out there for a while. So, tomorrow I'm probably doing an unwatchable video on the podcast. That'll discuss a lot of the Devils' moves and trades, especially the Jacob Markstrom trade, the acquire of David Riddick, goaltender from the New York Islanders. They got in free agency, and the 5-year contract extension for Nico Hischier. Excuse me. But my God, what a first inning. Unbelievable. So that'll probably be tomorrow's podcast. And then we're not doing a Mets podcast anymore. It's just, I'm only doing this because I felt like it and I thought it'd be a cool idea. So I highly doubt I do it. Maybe I'll do it here and there, but it's not going to be a crazy thing. It's this getting random friggin' updates. Whatever, stupid ass shit. All right, yeah, back to Mets baseball. That was ridiculous. Hey, Cagney, I got an iron spine. Oh, it was a third baseman who threw it wickedly past the catcher. And Senga's in. Kodai Senga is in the game right now. So Perez goes an inning. E1, E3, E5. Wow. That's crazy on the Carson Bench dribbler. So Perez goes 1 inning pitched, and now Senga comes in the ball game. They're really going bullpen game. And that pitch is strike at the inside corner to Lofton. Carson Bench with that turtleneck. What is that? I just noticed that now. He's probably had that for a couple games. Who's the nerd in the glasses right there? Is that fucking loser? What's his name? Kai Correa? Fuck that guy. 0-2 is left in the dirt. Carson Bennett with turtleneck in July. Probably hiding a bunch of hickeys on his neck from all the tag he gets. 1-2 from Senga to Lofton. They swung on him, missed strike three, got him with the ghost fork. And the first strikeout for Kodai Senga on the night. I mean, that was just if a good throw by Lugo to the first baseman, he had him out. And Bench stopped at second base, saw the ball fly over to third, and then he just said, forget it, I'm just going to keep running. That's funny. And he's trying to push a bunt up the line, fielded by Senga. He also throws off bounds, picked out of the dirt by Jared Young over at first base. What a pickup by Young. Good plays on both ends by Senga and Young. Good job, Young. Nice. Maybe I got to take back what I said a couple weeks ago. Senga barehanded that, did not have a grip on that, threw it into the dirt, or the grass, I say, and Young caught it going into the runner. Nice. As Collins is out on the 1-3. And Ghost Fork bounced in the dirt, and Senga a little hop, skip, and a jump over there. But Senga's ERA this season, 9 appearances, 8.66. Wow, that's really yikes. Not good. Not good right there. 1-0 from Senga. Is lined over Lindor and into center field. So the Royals get their third hit of the night, and it comes from their 8th place batter. Good piece of head. So now Hobart, batting .333, the 9th place hitter for the Kansas City Royals. Runner on first base. Pitch from Senga is up and in and hit him. Oh no, excuse me, it did not hit him. I apologize. Just the inside little chin music action. Get the fuck out of my plate. Tyler Tobert, .333 average, 1 home run, 3 RBIs, 812 OPS. What, did he just get called up, this kid? He kind of almost reminds me of Michael A. Taylor. That was it, Michael A. Taylor. But I don't think he'd strike out 5 times in a game and then make an error in center field. The 1-0 from Kodai Senga. That's nuked down the left field line, headed toward the stands. It's out of here, and we have ourselves a ball game. Tyler Tovar with his second home run of the year. RBIs number 4 and 5, and Kodai Senga just cannot help himself anymore. Unbelievable. I had a feeling in the back of my mind that he was not going to get through this inning without giving up a run. I knew it, and he gives up the home run to Tyler Tovar, 3-2. Now all that momentum the Mets had is gone. This pitch is right down the heart of the plate. God, can you get any more over the heart of the plate? That was gone right off the crack of the bat. My God, way down the left field line. I mean, Jesus Christ. So now back to the top of the batting order in Carter Jensen, who's 0 for 1. We literally came up last friggin' inning. And that pitch inside to Jensen. 1-0. I mean, can you get any more down the heart of the plate than that? My God. Can the Mets just release Senga after this game? I gotta take off this hat. 1 second. Oh my Lord! The Mets cannot just help themselves out. The pitching has been just a disaster. To a line past the diving Beatty and into right field. Played by Benj, cut off by Beatty. And back-to-back-to-back hits for the Royals. This started with a single with 2 outs, then the home run, and then a Jensen single. And now the Royals now have the tying run. Holy crap, Starling Marte. I miss Starling Marte on the Mets. You know, he had some bad moments, but I miss Marte. And a meeting at the mound between the pitching coach, the interpreter, Lindor, and Terens. And Senga's probably saying, why the hell did I even get out of the bed today? Seriously, when did Lindor's hair get that long? And how did it go back so fast? Didn't he shave it? And Ron Copa comes in to say, guys, I got a buffet table to go to. I got to keep up this dad bod. Get the fuck out of here. Senga, whatever you do not give up a 2-run bomb. Please. Just, get a strikeout or a ground out. How did he start off the inning so good? He started with a strikeout. Then he made a really good play on a bunt. And then he gave up the single and then a bomb. And then a hit to the Jensen. And now he's got Bobby Witt Jr. at the plate. Jensen, I don't think is a base-stealing threat. The pitch is line right to Bichette's glove. And that's how the inning comes to an end. Oh my gosh, that had single written all over it. But Benj caught it. All right, so coming up bottom of the second, we have Jared Young, Brett Beatty, and Luis Terens. Oh boy, it was 3-0 at one point, and then, oh my God, he cannot help. What type of pitch was that? I got to look on the MLB app. What type of pitch did Senga just throw that gave up the friggin' why do I think it was a changeup? I want to say changeup, but I doubt it's a changeup. Let's see. So that was the third pitch, right? It was a cutter. He threw a cutter. Second pitch of the at-bat, cutter right down the middle, cracked for a home run. Oh, my God. Why are you deciding to go bullpen game in the first game of a 3-game set? Oh, and by the way, the Carson Bench little bloop back to the pitcher's mound, they ruled that a single. I see. I don't know how I can rule that a single. To me, that's an error. I'm sorry. To me, that's an error. Whatever. They want to call it a friggin' they want to call it a friggin' single? I guess it's a single. Whatever. All right, let's get back to the Met game. So I guess I got to go back in my scorebook and change that to single. So, but I'm saying to me that's an E3. I'm sorry, not an E3, E1, and then an E3, then an E5, and that allowed ultimate score. So the Mets have 1, 2, 3 hits so far, and the Royals probably have like 5. And here's Jared Young, who takes a fastball right down. Oh, look at that, I got it right. 5 hits for the Royals. Young takes a strike right down the middle. Jared Young, who has been somewhat in a really bad slump. And Young shoots one right to the second baseman. Massey comes running over out of the shift, and he says, "Sit the fuck down, Jared Young." So 1 out. So yeah, anyway, as I was saying, Jared Young in a slump, but not as much as a guy in a slump like this. Brett Baty, who's 3 for 24 against the Royals in his career, 125 average, 4 RBIs. Yikes. But yeah, him and Baty are just that bottom of the order is like automatic 2 outs. Baty's an automatic out. And Baty, wow, take my words back. He just hit a double. Oh my goodness, Brett Baty, get on your horse, baby. Atta baby. He was ready for that one. Take my words back. Brett Baty with a double. And here comes the best backup catcher in the game, Luis Torrens. Who needs Cal Riley when you got Luis Torrens, baby? That was right up the out. Wow. Good piece of hitting. I like that. I'm over here saying Brett Baty's an automatic out, and he cracks a double. And you know what? He pulled that. That was a pitch on the outer half of the plate, and he pulled that. Went out and got it. Nice. So here is the best backup catcher in the world, Luis Torrens, batting .219, who had the big 2-out, 2-strike base clearing double to get the win at Atlanta last night. He's only got 2 home runs on the year, but he got RBI 17 and 18 last night. 605 OPS. And that pitch in there for a strike, 1-1. I wonder if the Mets are going to let Senga go another inning, or they're going to take him out and have somebody else in. And those runs are earned too. And Torrens checks his swing. Did he go? Did not swing. 2-1. And who would they even bring in? Rozabon? Brooks Raley? That new guy, Matt, whatever the hell his name is? And Torrens takes an off speed right over the heart of the plate. 2-2 the count now. You can't leave a guy stranded at second base. Either get a productive out and move him to third. Oh, there'll be 2 outs. I don't know. You gotta, in my book, just get him in. Seth Lugo, one of 2 Mets all time to start 35 plus games and save 15 plus games. Wow. And Torrens fouls one away. Trying to shoot that one to right, as he tried to do last night, but ended up pulling it down to left field. But that doesn't matter because the Mets won. 2-2 to Luis Torrens. And Torrens bounces one to third. That's a fair ball. Good play. And now Baty's in the rundown. Oh my God. Baty. And he is out. Oh my God. What was that? What the fuck was that? So that's a fielder's choice. He reaches. What? It was a fair ball, but what the fuck is Baty doing? He's got to commit to first base first before you start running. Oh my God, Baty. Here's Ewing, and he cracks one deep down the right field line. Towards the stands, it's out of here! A.J. Ewing with a 2-run home run, and the Mets get the 2 runs back. It's now 5-2. A.J.'s second of the year. What a shot. Did I say second? I mean 6. I'm sorry. I was going to say second at bat. But that's his 6th of the season. I apologize. Oh, it was crushed. First pitch, right? First pitch center cut. See ya. What a game we got. So Ewing's 2 for 2. Now here's Juan Soto, who took a called strike 3 his first time up, and that pitch was outside, but it's called a strike. And Ewing knew it immediately. Dropped the bat. Oh no, he didn't drop the bat. He took it. What a bat flip. And that pitch bounced in the dirt. 1-1. So the Mets have gotten those 2 runs back after Senga had given up a 2-run home run. AJ Ewing says, "Don't worry, guys, I got you." And it's a 2-run home run himself. And Soto swinging out of his shoes. 1-2. And that went inside, 2-2 to Juan Soto. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to mention, if it does get to that point, Andy Green's got about 5 right-handers on the bench. That includes Mark Vientos, Francisco Alvarez, and Eric Wagaman, just to name some guys. Ronnie Mauricio was opted down to AAA after his shitty performance here in the big leagues again. Ronnie Mauricio's never been the same since the injury, and I feel so bad for him. Because I was so excited when Ronnie Mauricio got called up in 23, and he was on fire, and then, he plays in the Winter Leagues and tears his ACL. I was also very excited to watch as Soto flies one down the left field line, coming over near the stands and making the catch. So, yeah, I was very excited to watch also Luis Angel Acuna, and he actually turned out to be really good. Well, at least in 24. He played a variety of positions. Second base. When Lindor got injured towards the end of the season, he played short. Played center field. Played third base. And he was like almost like a Luis Guillorme. That's a good word. Almost like a Luis Guillorme player. And then 25. He starts off pretty well. Oh, he could steal bases too. I forgot to mention that. Sorry. He could steal a bunch of bases. And then he gets traded after the 25 campaign because they wanted Luis Robert Jr., who has just been. Is he even existing still? I forgot. Is he even exist? Is he even on the roster? All right, so let's see if Kodai Senga comes out for the top of the third, or if the Mets will go to another bullpen arm. Like at this point, season's over, right? I understand you're winning at 5-2, and you got to win the game. Would you let Senga go to like the 4th, 5th, maybe if he doesn't get into trouble? Like, let's say 3rd inning, right? He's out there, and he gives you 1, 2, 3 inning. Just let him go back out there because I don't know how the Mets are going to portion this bullpen game out. I mean, we already saw Cino Perez go 1 inning and give up no runs. To give up the one little hit, 2 hits. I'm sorry, but no runs. Oh jeez. Oh, excuse me, guys. I'm friggin' exhausted. Oh, yes, and Jalen Brunson surgery. I don't know what happened to him, but placed on IL with torn tendon in left ring finger. Connor Griffin. Oh, shit. That's going to suck. Senga is still out there, and the first pitch to Lane Thomas is up and away, ball 1. Thomas singled also back in the first inning and was stranded at second base. And that pitch was in there for a called strike, 1-1. And a swing and a miss on the ghost fork, 1-2. Good pitch. Pitch bounced like 40 feet in front of the plate, and Lane Thomas bit the apple. One, two to Thomas. is check swing in there, called strike three. Whoa, okay. All right, in there for a called strike three. That pitch was inside, but guess it was there. So that's how the third inning begins for Kodai Senga. Maybe he goes 1-2-3. Also, just want to look real quick on the MLB app if that pitch was actually a strike or not. Here's Salvador Perez, go for one, who struck out swinging. And it's Perez in the first inning. That's a fork ball, pitch number 4. That pitch is a ball. That pitch is a ball. Wow. I was inside, but they got one challenge remaining. Can't use it because the catcher decided to be a jerk off and use it. All right. Oh boy, God. All right, Senga's behind on Salvador Perez 2-0. Senga's set. Now the pitch. Whoa, swing and a miss. Swing and a miss on that fork ball right there. And what we got going on over here? Oh, you can see the pitch clock. That's another stupid fucking pitch clock. What are they gonna do next? Speed up times that I don't know, players have to switch bats? I don't know. And Perez fouls off another fork ball. It's 2-2. Salvador Perez DHing tonight. I've seen him also playing a couple of games at first base, but I don't know how many years Perez has got left with those knees. Catcher's got horrible knees, I would know. 2-2 is inside 3-2. Try to go back with another fork ball. Missed terribly. And that was 3-2. Seth Lugo. I think he's only given up. Is that 2 earned runs technically? Because the 3 in the first came on an error, right? So, yeah, he's only given up, I guess, only 2 runs. 2 more runs. 3-2. Perez fouls it away again. We'll do it again. Oh, my goodness. Can you just strike him out already? Senga set. Payoff pitch to Salvador Perez is rolled foul again. What is this going to be, the 9th pitch of the at-bat? Ninth pitch of the at-bat. Kicks and deals is high, ball 4. So Perez wins that battle, and he draws the walk in. Oh, man, he is chugging. Here's Caglione. And he lays off that off speed. You want to know? Oh, shit. Dropped my phone. Excuse me. Oh, there we go. And Caglione fouls that one away. 1-1. He fly out his first time. Double play right here. Let's get out of it and go back and hit some more homers. That's in their first strike, 1-2. And here it comes, the 1-2 kicks and deals, and that forkball misses. Two and two to Cagliano. Kicks and deals. Swung on and missed strike three. Got him with that ghost fork. And the third strikeout of the night for Kodai Senga. Yeah, that one is the one where he got it. Good execution. Way out in front of that Cagliano. Shit. Who else is this? Oh, Lofton. And he flies one to right field. Carson Benz drifting over and makes the catch just before the warning track. So Kodai Senga, not a bad inning. Gives up the walk to Sal Perez, but no runs. Oh boy. Alright, so let's see. Do we think the Mets are gonna keep Senga in for another inning, or do we think they're gonna get him out? Oh, what are the odds? That kid Lofton, his name is also Nick. What are the odds? Oh boy. But I think Seth Lugo remains in for the Royals. I'm trying to find updates to see if he's even coming out. But everything I'm seeing is, yeah, I guess he's staying in. Oh, Bo Bichette, 1,000 career hits. Yep, Lugo's still in. Alrighty, let's do this. Bichette actually leads off. So, it'll be Bichette, Lindor, and Benj. And Bichette takes the first pitch right down the middle. Strike one. Pitch outside. That one's up 2-1. 2-1 from Lugo to Bichette. And Bichette pops one up. And there's the right fielder, Tobart, to make the catch. There's the first out. And here comes Francisco Lindor with his oddly long ass grown hair, which I don't know where or how he grew it that fast. And the first pitch to Lindor is a high curveball, 1-0. Yeah, is that like extensions? Like, is that like fake? Not trying to be weird about Francisco Lindor's hair, but I'm just confused. And Lindor lines one right to Bobby Witt, who picks it, throws the first. And there is the second out. I was actually, I don't know if Bobby Witt like misread that. He still came away with the out, but he wanted to come in on the ball, but then backed up, let it take the short hop, spun around, and gunned it to first base for the second out. So now Carson Bench, who hit a Little League home run. And Lugo only had 46 pitches. That's actually crazy. And first pitch outside, 1-0. I pitch outside, 2-0. And I pitched foul away on the 2-0. He was actually going for a home run that time. Ooh, that pitch was a strike. And I actually listened to Gary Keith. So apparently the Mets been around for 65 years, obviously. And that was the first time a team playing the Mets, as there's a walk to Bench on 5 pitches. That's the first time a team has made 3 errors against the Mets. So walk to Bichette, and that'll bring up Jorge. Should be designated for assignment Polanco. But let's be honest, he's not going to get DFA'd. He might get traded, but first pitch he saw popped out. See if the curveball low. 1-0. Oh, wow. His stats were a lot worse than I thought. 175 average, 1 home run, 2 RBIs. I could have sworn he had more than that. Entering tonight, 262 average, 155 home runs, 570 RBIs. I don't give a shit about his OPS. And there's that curveball lands in there, and it's 1-2 to Polanco. Oh, God. 1-2 to Jorge Polanco. And there goes Bench. Pitches up, throw down to second is not in time. Ooh. That was close. I would challenge that. I would take a look. I think he got Benj on the bat. He's out. Okay, they're not going to challenge it. All right. So Benj was stolen base. So let's see if Polanco can drive him in. And Polanco strikes out swinging. So that's how the inning comes to an end. Polanco strikes out. The Mets will leave a runner in scoring position. But they still lead 5-2. And let's see who comes out now out of the bullpen. Maybe I can beat the game to it and find it on the MLB app before. But I'm pretty sure Koda's saying is coming out again. That play on Carson Bench, I really thought he was out, but guess who's safe? Too close for comfort, I want to call. Yeah, I guess saying is coming out. Alrighty. Kodai, see what you can do. So in the top of the 4th, scheduled hitters are Isaac Collins, Michael Massey, and Tyler Tobart, who homered. So keep an eye on Tyler Tobart. And that is the hitters due up for the Kansas City Royals. So, okay. Bench walk, stolen base, Lindor 6-3. Alrighty. Oh god. Oh shit. So let's see this new score. Senga's still in the game. This is the oh shit. Drop my pen. Alright. 1-1 from Senga to Collins to try to bunt his first way on for a hit. Little bitch move. And that pitch taken outside 1-1. I'm sorry, 2-2. I apologize. I missed the first pitch. 2-2, I'm sorry. 2-1 from Senga to Collins is whoa, way up there. 3-1. Oh man. And he walked him on 5 pitches. Oh no. That pitch looked like a strike. Mets still have a challenge to work with, but like, do you even really want to? I'm looking at the Isaac Collins at bat. That pitch was a strike. It hit the zone. If that pitch was a strike, Terren's obviously not wanting to risk it. I don't blame him. Not going as Collins. The pitch to Massey is outside, 1-0. I'm not blaming Luis. I'm not blaming Luis Terren's in that spot. It's hard when you have one challenge left, but that pitch was a strike. And Senga a little nonchalant there over. Diving back in. Terrence gives Senga the pitch calm sign. And the pitch is in there. Strike one. And the pitch outside to him. You know what they say? Leadoff walks lead to leadoff runs. Or something like that. Leadoff walks lead to runs. Some shit like that. 2-1 to Massey. And he chops one. Oh! Really? Young made a nice play as it was chopped up the line, but apparently it was foul ball. But Jared made a nice play. Two and two, and that goes for a ball to the third, and Terren's back pick to first, and he's safe. Oh, Collins was Terren's who made the block in the dirt on the ghost fork. Collins was thinking about going to second, but then when kind of got in the middle, hung up between first and second, Terren's gunned it back to first, and apparently Collins had beat the tag of Jared Young. Let's see. He's out. I think he's out. I didn't see the hand get down on the bag. Let's see. He's out. And wow, Andy Green not electing the challenge. He's out. He's out. Hands not down. Wow. And he's out. There it is. They were challenging. All right, so he's out. I don't know if that goes down as a caught stealing, does it? I guess it does, right? Caught stealing? He's clearly out. I mean, how the fuck you missed that? And this has now officially hit an hour. Wow. I hope I don't get fucked trying to post this. If I get fucked, I'm gonna fucking knock somebody out. 3-2 now. One out, and the pitch is low and outside. Another walk. So Senga, who was helped out by the back pick by Luis Torrens and the overturned call to get the first out, then walks Massey the very next pitch on a fastball that missed outside. You can't make this up. And now Tyler Tobart, who hit the 2-run home run off of Senga. And he goes the opposite way. That's his 9th consecutive hit. Wow. Look at Smiley's got too. Good for him. And Tobart on the first pitch this time against Senga dumps one in front of Carson Bench. Fuck. Now top of the order and Carter Jensen. And he's trying to hit a 3-run home run. That swing right there, he's trying to hit a 3-run home run. And why not the Mets aren't getting anybody up in their bullpen? There's Eric Hosmer. Holy shit. As he's broadcasting for the Kansas City Royals. Nice. Here is the 0-1 to Jensen, the catcher. That pitch is low. Oh boy. Could have used a double play right there and got out of the inning. And a swing and a miss. The fourth ball, 1-2. That was a good pitch right there, too. Didn't bounce it. Fooled him on it. This one bounced now. You got a catcher back there who will block it. Here we go. 1-2. And he does bounce that one, and Jensen went on the check swing, and that is strikeout number 5. Strikeout number 5 for Senga. That was a good one. So now 2 outs, and now he'll have to get through Bobby Witt Jr., who is singled and lined out to Bichette at third base. So I'm fucking blowing up my phone. He's off the ghost for it. Oops. I kicked the table I was streaming on. Oh. I don't know. And that pitch bounced, get blocked by Torrens behind the plate to keep that in front of him. And the count is 2-0 now to Bobby Witt Jr. Please don't mistakenly give up a fucking home run. Please, I'm begging you, do not give up a home run. Two and 0 to Witt Jr. And 3-0, another one in the dirt. But I highly doubt Bobby's swinging 3-0. So. And he walked him on 4 consecutive pitches, and the bases are loaded. And Lane Thomas will be the go-ahead run at the plate for the Kansas City Royals. I got to turn off my AC. I'm fucking freezing. 1 second. Terens goes in to have a conversation with Senga. I don't even know if you people can hear me, but that's what's going on right now. Oh. Lane Thomas singled and struck out. So let's hope he gets a. Oh. All right, well. Here we go. Oh my God. First pitch off speed in the dirt. 1-0. That was a slider he threw. Jesus Christ. Fastball misses. 2-0. Fastball count Raider to Lane Thomas. Oh my God, if Lane Thomas is swinging 2-0 and it's a fastball, this is trouble. Ooh, and he takes the fastball right down the middle. 2-1. First strike he's thrown. He missed 6 times, and then the first fastball. And it's inside. It's 3-1 to Lane Thomas. Where is the Mets bullpen when you fucking need it? Oh my God. 3-1 to Lane Thomas. It's going to be a fastball probably. And Thomas lines one, overcomes Soto. He's not going to get it. It goes all the way to the wall. 1 run will score. Tolbert scores. Going to third is Bobby Witt Jr. And the Royals have pulled it within a run. I mean, that was clearly, I really thought Juan Soto was going to get there. Because Soto had his glove up like this, and I guess he was just trying to deke the Bobby Witt Jr. could have scored. Wow. The Mets are in the lead right now only because the Royals third base coach was too stupid to hold up Bobby Witt Jr. at third base trying to score. But now, with Salvador Perez at the plate, the Royals have the tying and go-ahead runs in scoring position. Now back to the line drive to Juan Soto. The reason why I thought he was going to catch it, he had his glove up like this, but I guess it was to deke the runner, and then that was it. And that pitch is up, and it's 2-0 to Salvador Perez. Oh my God! Three-one fastball. Oh, and Salvador Perez swinging through the 2-0 fastball, trying to hit a friggin' grand slam, and now Austin Warren. Not a grand slam, a 3-run home run, sorry. Austin Warren warming up in the Mets bullpen, which, I mean, it's just time for Sang to get the fuck out of here. That injury, it'll never be the same. Go back and pitch in Japan. And Perez lines one, overcomes Soto, dives, and he makes the catch! Juan Soto keeps the Mets on the top of the lead with a diving play to rob Salvador Perez of extra bases. Oh my God! That gets by Juan Soto. The Mets just flat out lost that game. Not lose the game, but, lose the lead, and, all hell breaks loose. Oh my God, can you be any? Get exceptional offers at your local Audi dealer during the summer of Audi sales event. I don't know if I should use engineered stone or travertine for my patio. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Please tell me Senga is coming out of the game now. Like, I don't even care. You can put in at this point. You can put in Devin Williams at this point. The pitching is an outright disaster. The number one thing going into the season was going to be pitching. And the team president, the team president decided not to address the pitching, but instead wanted to call it run prevention. So I guess run prevention is having a bunch of players out of position and not addressing pitching. Was the third base coach for the Royals. It is not. It is Vance Wilson, the former Met catcher for the Mets. Stopped Win at third base, which should have been an easy score to tie. All right, here we go. Here's Jared Young, who lined up to second his first time up. And believe it or not, Seth Lugo is still in the game. In a 5-4, which was originally a 3-0 Mets lead, which then became 3-2, which then became 5-2 Mets lead, and is now a 5-4 lead. And Young slaps one the other way, and he gets past Bobby Witt Jr., and Jared Young's got a leadoff single. And that'll bring up Brett Beatty, who doubled in his first AB. Back in the second. Yeah, base hit. Ball stayed down on him. He had his glove up. Either way, that's a clean base hit. 7th hit for the Mets tonight, too. And Beatty takes a check swing fastball for a strike on a pitch that was 3 inches out of the strike zone. That was a ball, but Mets are so risky a challenge now because the $50 million man and Beatty swings over an off-speed pitch, and it's immediately 0-2 because the $50 million man decided to use a challenge in the first fucking inning on a pitch right down the middle. Torrens on deck, followed by Ewing. What a game. And a check back on Young. He dodged back in there. Beatty pops one foul. Beatty hits one up the middle. And that's what a play to get friggin' Young at second. Bobby Witt Jr. So reaching on the fielder's choice is Beatty. Jared Young out at second base. Here's Torrens now, who reached on a fielder's choice, actually. And he slaps one through for a base hit. Oh, what a play by Massey, the second baseman. So Torrens going the opposite way. He finds his first hit of the night. And we're back to the top of the order in A.J. Ewing. Torrens always tries to shoot for right field in a huge gap. And a great play by Massey, a second baseman. I don't know with Beatty's speed if he was going to go first or third, but, definitely saved him from, being something else. Now here's A.J. Ewing, who's 2 for 2 with a single and a moonshot of a 2-run home run. That moves his RBIs up to 22. And taps on foul 1-1. Can't believe it's only the 4th inning. It feels so much later than that, and we still got 5 more innings to go. And jammed him with that one. 1-2. Lugo's got to get an out here. I don't know if you want to face Juan Soto with, bases loaded. Hit toward the middle. Base hit! Around from third is Beatty. Luis Torrens will go first to third. A.J. Ewing with his 3rd RBI of the night. And it's 6-4 New York. So Beatty scores easily on the single. All the way to third goes Luis Torrens. And now here comes Juan Soto. And Soto takes the first one up. Juan Soto 0 for 2 with a K and the pop out to the left fielder. So the 2 rookies, Ben and Ewing, have both delivered all 6 of the Met runs tonight. Ewing drove in 3 runs with his single before, a 2-run home run, and then the little infield, little league inside the park home run, also brought in 3 runs. Now, I don't know if he gets any of the RBIs. I would assume he does, at least one. I don't know, maybe. I'm going to look at the MLB app and I'll confirm 100%. And Soto cracks one! Right center field, it's out of here! Juan Soto on back-to-back nights! 3-run home run! Mets take a 9-4 lead! And the Mets are lighting up Seth Lugo tonight here in Queens. Now Bo Bichette, who's 1 for 2. Well, Juan Soto, just like he did last night in Atlanta, 3-run home run. Tonight in Queens, another 3-run home run. And the Mets are just tattooing Seth Lugo tonight. Second home run that Lugo's given up tonight. And that pitch was outside, too. Boom. Level swing, gone. And Bichette grounds one to second. Massey over to first. Jets. Now Francisco Lindor. So, and Lindor swings at the first pitch. So that should give the Mets a little bit of a cushion, a 9-4 lead. I mean, I want to say cushion, but the Mets were also almost blew a 10-3 lead the other night. So I don't know if cushion's the right word, but it should give them a little room to see who they want to throw next. Which I'm assuming it's Austin Warren. We saw him warming up. And it's in the dirt. Good block by catcher Jensen. Oh, Keith, what's up? And Lindor chases a high fastball 1-2. Lindor hits one to third base. And Nick Lofton makes the connection to first. But a 3-run home run by Juan Soto puts the Mets up 9-4. So Lindor 5-3. Alrighty, well, I'm almost positive that Senga's done. Let's see if I can beat the game again on the MLB app. See if maybe we can get like Austin Warren or whoever's coming in the friggin' game. Usually the MLB app updates really quick. Load, you fucking bitch. Fuck. Oh, we got nothing yet. Imagine if Senga goes out for another inning. I mean, if it does, hopefully he doesn't blow it. But... yeah, nothing on the MLB app. Oh, here we go. Austin Warren replaces Kodai Senga. Alrighty. So we got it. We got it before the game starts. So Warren in for Senga. Senga goes 3 innings, I believe. Pitched and gives up like a boatload of runs. Let's see what Austin Warren's got as I'm falling asleep over here. Jesus. Sure shits and giggles. I want to see something. Okay, so I just found out I can pause the actual video. My stupid ass just found this out now. So instead of me sitting here like a jackass while, innings are being changed or whatever, I'm just going to pause it so it's quicker for everybody. So Austin Warren in the game now, and the first pitch to the first baseman, Caglione, is fouled away. Nothing at 1. So Austin Warren, actually, he was red hot. And when I mean red hot, I don't mean hitting-wise. I mean just like pitching-wise. He was very good for a while. And recently it's become a little mixed, and Caglione hits one down the line. That's a double. Shit. Benj gets it in quickly, and close, but just late. Why is Lindor smiling? He's 0 for 3. I mean, they are winning, but still. Why are you smiling? I hate when he fucking smiles. Dude, everyone's just getting hits tonight. It's ridiculous. Keith Hernandez said it perfectly. Hit parade. Yes. He almost came off the bag right there. So Warren, 2 pitches in, gives up a double. And now here's Nick Lofton, who is hit by the pitch. So that'll put runners on first and second now. So that'll make Austin Warren's life even more troubling. So why are they going bullpen game? If their bullpen is so short, why are they going bullpen game? And why not use an actual starter? Well, I mean, do you even have a start at this point? See, Peralta pitched. What was it? Let's see. July 4th, Mania pitched. Who pitched the day afterwards? Was it McLean pitched afterwards? Then it was Peralta, who sucks. I don't remember if Christian Scott pitched in the Atlanta series. Did he? Maybe. I don't remember. But you don't have a fifth starter, really, because Senga sucks. So here's either Collins is 0 for 1 with a walk. First and second, nobody out. First pitch to him is in the strike zone, but called a ball. And Terens might have just broken his mitt. This is a contact-oriented team. Bottom line, I've seen that tonight. And they're fourth in the National League in strikeouts. Tampa Bay strikes out the least. No, I know the Mets are up 9-4, but just get a fucking double play because you're in trouble right now. And that's hit down the left field line. Soto coming over. He's not going to get there. It goes all the way into the corner. In comes Caglione. Moving to third is Lofton. And Isaac Collins has an RBI double to make it a 9-5 game. The Mets are in trouble. An opposite field RBI double for Isaac Collins. Man, he's fast as fuck. Oh, Jesus. Michael Massey at the plate. They're in trouble. They are in trouble. And he's 1 for 1 with a single and a walk and has scored twice. That pitches. Catches the outside corner. So it's 1-1 now. And that one catches Terens in a bad spot in the back of the hand. So, there's a huge hole between Lindor and Bichette right now. I know you can't shift anymore. You can't do that shift anymore. They banned it, but you can always do imitations of it as long as you stay on the right side of the second base bag. Like the shortstop can't go past it, even though a lot of times they do, and fouled away on a high fastball. Because, it's all about offense. But if guys can just hit fucking oppo. And that's down the right field line. And that'll go in the corner and score too. Oh my God. Dude, yeah, no shit, Keith Hernandez. We're not even halfway through the game. There's nobody out, and Austin Warren's imploding right now. What the fuck is going on right now? Hey, and now the Royals are bringing the timer on the play. I said that they were in trouble. I said they were in trouble if they didn't get a double play. You know what? In funny-ass fashion, the Royals would pinch hit Starling Marte, and Marte would unload a 2-run home run to tie the game. Wouldn't that be hilarious if that happened? Dude, what the fuck is going on right now? This is a shit show. Oh no, and here's Tyler Tolbert, who is homered and single and came around and scored twice. Oh shit. Watch, he's gonna hit a 2-run home run to tie this game. And that pitch is up. I don't know. Oh my god. This is just a shit show game. Even in games where the Mets lead, it's just a fucking shit show. Oh, way outside. Good pick by Torrens. Yeah, no shit. But who the fuck are they gonna bring up? Luke Weaver, Brooks Raley, Huascar Brazenbaum, Devin Williams in the 6th inning. And that pitch in there, 2-1. Dangerous game. This is a flare, but it'll find the seats. 2-2 to Tolbert. And a broken bat foul. All right, well, he'll go get another piece of lumber, and Austin Warren will think about what pitch he's going to throw next before he throws it. Damn, that shit looks like a pizza paddle. Where this hands jammed him. Whoa, yeah. Huascar Brazenbaum starting to throw. Fouled away on the 2-2, and we'll do it again. Outside 3-2. Oh my god. And we're almost at the top of the lineup again for the Royals. Jesus Christ. Two bad teams that are putting up a lot of hits and a lot of runs. I will say that. Or the Mets have like one more win, like it even fucking matters. And he bounces this one to third. Bichette makes the play. And the spinning throw, not in time. And the 10th straight hit for Tyler Tolbert. Good play by Bichette, but Jesus Christ, we can't get fucking outs. I don't believe it. Go ahead, run at the plate. Here's Jensen, the catcher, who is 1 for 3. Tolbert running into the runner. He's safe. Lindor dropped the ball. Oh my god, he was out by a mile. He was out. I mean, he was out by a mile. And now, the tying runs are in scoring position. He's out. It tags on the helmet and the body, and the ball comes out. Oh, the hell. Okay. Oh, shit. I mean, he was out by a mile. Fuck, dude. The Mets can't buy a break. They can't get outs. I'm losing my fucking shit right now, guys. I apologize. I'm trying to relax a little bit, but this is not good. Now, single ties the game. Oh, swinging for the fences. He needs a strikeout. He needs a strikeout or a ground. No, you need a strikeout. You need a strikeout. A ground out, fly out's not going to do it. What happened to this team? What the fuck happened to this team? Seriously, what happened to this team from 2 years ago? Fuck it, even in 22, what happened to this team? Outside, 3-1! Austin Warren, man, you shit in the bed, dude. What's going on? Watch, they're gonna walk this guy, and Bobby Witt's gonna hit a grand slam and bounced foul 3-2. Jesus fuck me. Fouled away. We'll do it again. Here we go. The 3-2, nobody out. And he walked him. Get him out of the game already. Jesus Christ. And Andy Green going out to the mound. Motherfucker, dude. Unfucking believable. Oh my god. Unfucking real. Alright, I'm gonna take a breather for a minute. I'll be back afterwards, guys. Okay, we're back. Rosenbaum is done with his warm-up pitches, and he inherits a nasty situation. Bobby Witt Jr. is up now. I believe he is 2 for 3? 1 for 2 to walk? I gotta look, but doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. And the first pitch nearly hits him, 1 for 2. So the tying run is in second base. Jared Young is extremely close to the turf cutout grass. And that's hit to short. That should be 2. Lindor throws it, picked out by Beatty. They only get 1. No way they were getting 2 on that, but the Mets do get an out finally. Massey comes in. It's now 9-8. Tying run moves to third. Bobby with Junior speed at first base. Oh my God. Picked out of the dirt by Beatty. Good play right there too. And that ball ate up Lindor. Bad throw to Beatty, who luckily picked that out of the dirt. Jesus, if that gets past him. And here's Lane Thomas. Shit. Here we go. And that one nearly hits him. Rosenbaum's throwing like he's got a broken elbow. Lane Thomas singled, struck out, and doubled. And he's got 2 RBIs on the night. You got to get a double play or a strikeout, and that pitch missed. Son of a bitch. Yeah, thank you. I know the Mets are losing. Go fuck yourself. Foul ball. And my dickhead cousin texting me saying, "How about those Mets?" Says the Yankee fan. Here we go. 2-1. Pickoff throw. This time Young holding on. We don't want an episode like that from Atlanta. You got to get a strikeout or a double play. Wick goes and the throw down a second. And he was safe. Oh my God. That one was a lot close. They are going to review this. This will be huge. You know, hold on 1 second. Let's see that. Did Beatty get the tag on? He's out. He's out. That's a huge caught stealing by Luis Torrens. Let's see. Does the tag him on his ass before the hand gets there? I'm not even joking you. He legitimately tagged him on his ass. I think he's out. So anyway, so back in high school, when there was a runner on third and we had a guy first, a first and third situation, right? And we're the offensive team hitting. We would do a play where the guy would steal second, catcher throws down, guy gets into a rundown, or he does one of those like where the catcher throws down, the guy from third immediately breaks and he's out. He's fucking out. So we did 2 things. As soon as the catcher released the ball, we took off and took home. If we didn't break immediately to the plate, the guy who's stealing second would get into a rundown. And then the guy would steal home. So I'm surprised the Royals didn't try to do something like that. I understand it doesn't work all the time, but here we go. Runners out! Huge caught stealing. 2 outs. Luis Torrens, baby. Best backup catcher in the game. 2-4 on the caught stealing. As long as Lane Thomas doesn't fucking single. And he walked him. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy. And here's Salvador Perez, 0 for 2, strikeout, walk, and then line to Soto, which saved a couple runs. Here we go. And first pitch nearly hits him. It's like the third batter he's nearly fucking hit. And we're only in the 5th inning. I'm going to have to break this video up. I'm already at an hour and 45 minutes on this thing. And oh no, catch it! And that ties the game! And going first to third is Thomas. Salvador Perez. You can't make this shit up. Oh, for fuck's sake. This Met team is just one of the worst fucking teams on the face of the planet. They should be punted off this universe. But, well, I pitched in there for a strike on the 2-0. 2-1 to Caglione. Man, what the fuck type of swing was that? Whatever it is, 2-2. Just fouls it away. Goodness gracious. Where the hell is a swing and a miss to get out of the fucking inning? What a fucking joke. Okay, we're back for the bottom of the fifth inning. Carson Benj leading off. Somehow only the bottom of the fifth. I don't know how. But I might have to split this up. This might be the last inning on this part of the episode. Then I'll just catch the 6th and 9th if we don't go into extras. Carson Benj 1-for-1. Little league home run and a fucking walk. And he takes the high curveball for sure. Seth Lugo's still in? Holy shit. I don't even know how many innings Warren. Warren didn't go any innings. 12 hits for the Royals, 9 hits for the Mets. Unreal. And he takes strike 3 right down the deck. And here comes Jorge Polanco. Polanco showing bunt. Wow. Turning out Polanco. Strike 1, 3-1. Jorge Polanco with Jared Young on deck. And Brett Beatty in the hole follow. And what the fuck? Polanco swinging out of his shoes on that one. I mean, swinging out of his shoes. So I actually just found this out because I looked on the Mets. One of the Met fan, one of the Met fan pages Instagram. The Mets DFA'd Alex Carrello. Too little, too late. So, and I guess to select that other guy, what was they Matt something to the roster? They had a DFA him. Obviously, Ronnie Mauricio sent down with the reactivation of Jorge Polanco, which I don't know what's happening with Ronnie Mauricio. They all rake in AAA, and when they get here, they can't hit. I understand minor league pitching is different from major league pitching, but like Ronnie's been in the majors before, which is just. Polanco hits one deep down the right field line. God, if it's fair, it is. Fair ball, it's gone. Holy shit. How did that one stay fair? Well, the Mets regained the lead 10-9. Well, it's about time this little scrub fuck finally does something. That's a foul ball. You guys want to laugh? Foul ball. Well, get Polanco back to the plate. This won't take long. So Polanco's home run is going to be taken back. Here it is. It's foul. Clearly foul. Bitch. Could have used that home run. Yep, foul ball. Son of a bitch. So, wait a minute. So, who did the Royals challenge, or was this an umpire challenge? Because they said the first base umpire signaled home run. Yeah, hit it fair, please. Looks like it's starting to drizzle again in City Fields. The 3-2 to Polanco is outside, ball four. And Polanco throws his bat. Almost lands back on the grass. So that'll bring up Jared Young, who is 1 for 2. And yeah, it's starting to drizzle in City Field. Royals got a lefty warming up right now. So this is probably Seth Lugo's final inning. Or nope, that was his final batter. Yeah, that was quick. All right, so it'll go lefty lefty. And we'll be back after the pitching change. All right, we are back. I don't know if the Mets are gonna go lefty on right or lefty right. I don't fucking know. But Seth Lugo's out of the game, and no, it's lefty lefty. So Jared Young remains in the game. He is 1 for 2, with Jorge Polanco representing the go-ahead run at first base. He drops down a bunt, and it goes foul. Not even close to being fair. I don't know why I was so. He dropped down a bunt. It was fucking foul, Nick. Stupid asshole. When we get to the 2-hour mark, I'm gonna have to cut this video and then continue. Actually, yeah, it's probably better if I do that. Excuse me, fuck. Young cracks one. On comes the center fielder, and Lane Thomas makes the catch. And that'll bring up Trash Beatty. Good play. Yeah. Lane Thomas is a good fielder. Young actually he put it in the right place. Just Lane Thomas is fast and a terrific defender. And Beatty cracks one deep right field. Back goes Tolbert near the wall. And he makes the catch right by the wall to end the inning. God damn it. Fuck. I thought that one was fucking out. Alright, well, to the top of the 6th we go. We'll see you guys in a minute. Alright, so we're back. Brazenbon has given up a leadoff single. Good play by Soto to cut it off. Trying for 2 is Lofton, and he's out. Safe! Oh my god, dude. The fuck is going on with this team? Nick Lofton leads off the top of the 6th with a double. And the Royals have the go-ahead run in scoring position already. What was that, second pitch? And he was out, too, I think. Throws there, ball's there. He might have been safe, actually. I think that hand got in for the tag, applies to the knee. Shit. Not so interesting. I think it's starting to pick up rain in Queens, actually. And a bunch shown by Collins, but he pulls it back 1-0. This just team stresses the fuck out of me. Showing it a bunt again, and Collins pulls it back, leaves it outside, 1-0. Was he out at second? No, safe. Safe. He got in. Hand got in for the tag, got applied. Shit. And this time Collins pulls back the bunt, but it's a strike. So it's 2-1 count. Showing bunt again, and he pops it out of play. Holy shit. Swing the bat. And yeah, the rain's starting to pick up in Queens, and it's low 3-2. He was bluffing the bunt on 2-2? Really? And this one fouled away this time by Collins, and fans are making the way, I guess, towards some shelter right now. And he walked him. Fuck! Oh my god. You can't make this up anymore. You can't. I'm like, I shouldn't be surprised. This team sucks. Why am I crying over here? And Massey takes a strike on the outside corner from Brazenbaum. Massey is 2 for 2 with a single, a walk, and a double. He's already got 2 RBIs on the day. So, and yep, there's the rain. And Massey fouls another one away, and Brazenbaum's ahead of him 0-2. Could really use a fucking strikeout right here. If we don't get the strikeout, we're screwed. I wonder if Frank the Tank is live right now. How funny would that be if Frank the Tank was live right now? Or is he at the game? I would assume Frank's at the game, honestly. And that's inside. Oh my god. 1 and 2 with nobody out. Could use a strikeout. Could use a double play. Could use something. And that's low. 2 and 2. Shit. I don't even know who the Mets are going to have up in the bullpen. Luke Weaver? Devin Williams in the 6th inning? It's the 6th inning. Like, I don't even know who would come in. Rain stopping, I guess. 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Brosman gets the strikeout he needed. And this stream has officially hit 2 hours. Wow. And here's Tyler Tolbert. Excuse me. 3 for 3. He's had a 2-run home run and 2 singles. And he's stolen a base. This guy is hitting .378 with 2 home runs and like 8 RBIs. Here we go. This is the matchup right here. You got to get this guy out. I don't give a shit if the double play or pop out. Not showing bunt, and Tolbert takes a ball. Terren's going to challenge the pitch. Oh no, did Terren just lose the Mets final challenge? No, he didn't. Strike. Okay, so I remember earlier I mentioned the Mets being the worst challenging team. Luis Terren is probably the best person to use challenges on the Met team. Like, he knows everything. He did it last night in Atlanta. Did it right now. So he's been a very good challenger for sure. And there's a chopper. Needs 2. And it goes past Bichette! Oh my god! So Bichette charged in. He went for that little pick off the ground. It went underneath his glove. And thank God Lindor was there to back. He wasn't even close to that. Thank God Lindor was there to back up. Otherwise, that run scores. I don't know how to score that. Hit, single, error. I don't fucking know. And now the bases are loaded for Carter Jensen, who is 1 for 4, I think. 1 for 3. And they did score to base hit. So that guy is 4 for fucking 4. And we're in the 6th inning. And if this game plays out the way it is, he's gonna come up 2 more times. If he goes 6 for 6, I'm gonna laugh. And Jensen swinging for the fences, 0-2. You need a strikeout. Strikeout a double play. Line by Bichette. He comes home for the out. And oh my god. All right, so it was a short hop to third. Instead of Bichette rolling the normal 5-4-3 double play, he came home because I guess he didn't realize it. He had picked it and fell down onto his knees, and I guess panicked and threw home. But he would have had an easy double play. So now Bobby Witt Jr. has a chance to blow the doors off this game if he gets into one. So it's a 5-2 fielder's choice, but I think he panicked. Oh, shit. I don't even know who's coming up for the Mets afterwards. I mean, pitching-wise, not hitting-wise. But there's a strike, 1-1. I want to see this now. There's the short hop. Oh, actually, I don't know if he had the double play. He could have stepped on third and threw home and then got the guy in a rundown. And lines of Rosenbaum to get out of the inning. Thank God. Holy shit, what a game. This is the craziest game I think I've ever witnessed. Alright, we'll be back in a minute. And we are back. Luis Torrens leads off the bottom of the sixth inning, and he pops this one straight up on the second pitch he sees and carries the bat with him to first base. And they pop out to first base. And that'll bring up AJ Ewing. Matt Seelinger is the guy they called up, I guess. Oh, God, I got to adjust my body. AJ is 3 for 3. He has 2 base hits and a home run. And we could really use a solo shot right here, or that one's inside. 2-0. All right, 2-0. Look for the. I'm not even talking to my mic. At least I thought I wasn't. Just looking to, and AJ fouls it away. 2-1. That pitch was inside. That pitch is up 3-1. All right, here we go. And AJ takes a strike on the outside corner. 3-2 to AJ Ewing. And pitch from Lynch is outside, ball 4. AJ's on for the 4th time tonight. And that'll bring up Juan Soto, who homered in his last appearance. This is down. Challenge. You got a challenge left? And 0-2, right down the middle. Bo Bichette on deck. Juan takes ball 1. Now just outside, just missed. That one was. Oh, Pirates beat the Braves. Well, I lost that bet. That one's down 2-2. I had a friggin' 5-legger. I gotta pull it up now. I can't just mention it. I believe it was a 5-legger. I think I had the Orioles, Mets, Braves. Soto golfs one. No, not getting out. Tolbert's fat ass is there. 2 outs. That one was at his friggin' neck, and that was like an emergency hack. So now, Bo Bichette, that one's at his neck. Bo Bichette comes in. By the way, the Orioles are down 4-0 now. Yeah, so I lost. I had the Braves, Orioles, Yankees, who lost. Braves, Orioles, Mets, and Yankees. So I would have lost anyway. So whatever. And a new pitcher's coming in for the Royals. So we'll be back. Alrighty. So we're back. New pitcher for the Royals, right-handed pitcher this time to face Bo Bichette. And the Mets still have AJ Ewing on first base with 2 out. And Bo takes the first one right down the middle. This has been an insane game so far. So everyone's, if the game goes willing, everyone's getting up 5 times. And Bo takes outside 101. A little bit of a submarine guy. And Bichette swings at the pitch location where the previous pitch was. And Bichette fouls it away. 1-2 still. I'm really excited to see that Matt guy come in. Matt, whatever his name is, Schweinerberg, whatever the fuck his name is. I know something S in his last name. So. And Bichette, ooh, right off the catcher's mask. Like a lot of you guys, I am falling asleep over here. And Bichette fouls it away. Ewing running. Jensen's throw is in time, and Ewing is caught stealing to end the inning. Jensen shows off the cannon. And that's how the inning comes to. Mets are going to challenge, and Ewing might be safe. Stay here, SNY. Do not go anywhere. No, fucking SNY. God damn it. Oh, they went to commercial. Son of a bitch. So, we're back. Not even a minute later. AJ Ewing does get the stolen base, his second of the day, which it was pretty obvious that he was safe, actually. So, AJ's picked up another stolen base. So, yeah, safe. AJ never slid off. They said he slid off, but clearly he held the bag. So, Bichette, can he cash in? Oh, god damn it. Right to Tolbert, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Another fly out. All right. That sends us off to the top of the seventh. Back in a minute. And we're back. Matt Seelinger is taking the mound for the New York Mets in his MLB debut. So let's see how this guy does. And he's being thrown right into the fire, basically. Facing Lane Thomas, and the first pitch. This kid is from Westbury, New York. Nice. Good for him. 28th pick in 2017, drafted by the Pirates. That pitch is, I guess, high, I guess. That looked like a strike to me. Lane Thomas is 2 for 3. With 2 RBIs. Shit. Man. Oh, man. That was inside. 3-0. That one's high, ball 4, and he walks him 4 consecutive pitches. And I don't know who's left in the Mets bullpen after him. I think what the Mets are going to do is they're just going to squeeze as much as they can out of him and then try to go to Williams, if I were to try and guess. We're at 2 hours and almost 15 minutes. Nice. Now here's Sal Perez, who tied the game. And there's a strike. Beautiful. I would have taken the ball out of the game right there. Looks like Salvi's got a big fat mouth of dip right there. And Perez fouls it away. Strike him out. Come on, Seelinger. Nobody gives a shit about Venezuela. Please. Let's fucking continue this. Let's play baseball, please. And oh no. Oh no. Perez got a hand of that. And it's off the bottom of the wall. Down from third is Thomas. The throw home by Beatty is not in time, and the Royals take a 10-9 lead. Salvador Perez with his second RBI of the night. Seelinger was ahead of him 0-2 as well. Fuck. And the pitch was down and low. It's where he wanted to execute it. But Perez just fucking hammered it. Soto acted like the ball was out of here. It's going to happen. And Cagliano swings and misses. Swings and fouls it off, excuse me. He's 1 for 4 with a double and a run. Well, this is not looking good now. Strike 2 right down the middle. All right, 1-2 to Cagliano, the first baseman. Pitch. It swung on and missed. Strike 3. First strikeout of his career for Matt Seelinger. Strike 1. Good pitch. All right, he's settled in now. Here's Nick Lofton, 1 for 3. Salvador Perez still at second base. And that one missed in the dirt. Good block by Luis Torrens. The crowd is chanting something. I don't know what the hell they're chanting. And oh no. That's deep to left field. And that one's fucking out of here! You can't make this up anymore. You just can't make it up. I don't know if anybody can hear me. I don't give a shit. Oh my god. That was right down the middle. Almost second deck. Fuck. Yeah, you threw the kid right in the fire. Now, not for nothing. You should, still be able to, do what you got to do, but you're throwing it to the fire. And that one misses. He doesn't have it. I don't even know who's going to come in and pitch afterwards. Luke Weaver? Devin Williams? Because you still have... There's only 1 out in the 7th, so you got to get 2 more outs here. And let's be honest, I don't think the Mets are putting up 3 runs anymore in this game. Because let's see, in the 7th inning they got bottom 7, Lindor, Benj, and Polanco. I don't know with this team. I highly doubt it. But and that one misses 3-2. But 8th inning, who do you go to? You go to Devin Williams, try and no, fuck Devin Williams. You go to Luke Weaver, I guess. And he missed it. This is just depressing at this point. I don't think the Mets have anybody up either. Mets right now have used a total of 5 pitchers. They started off with Perez, they went to Senga, Warren, Braziban, and now Seelinger. And I don't know who's coming in afterwards. I would assume Weaver. And you save Devin Trash Williams for the fucking 9th inning, if it even matters. The crowd is chanting USA. That's a strike. And he's challenging it. I think he's going to win this challenge. I think it's low. It's low. 3-1. Very risky challenge, but it paid off. 3-1 is high, ball 4. He's walked another one. Shit. Kick the fucking table again. So now, with first and second one out, Tyler Tolbert is coming to the plate with 11 consecutive hits right now. It's only you gotta get one. Lindor. Oh my god! A little check swing nubber to the shortstop. Lindor had a charge in. He traveled with it, never got it out of his glove, and the bases are loaded. And with that, Tyler Tolbert is 5 for 5. And now the catcher, Jensen, who is 1 for 4. Check swing, he went. Oh, home plate umpire called it. 1-2. You gotta get a strikeout. Can't afford anything else. And Jensen pops it up. Bichette out of play. Here we go. The 1-2 to Jensen is inside. Jensen yanks it foul. Still 2-2. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And that one misses, and it's 3-2. And I don't think the Mets have anybody throwing in the pen. I think they're just telling them suck it up. Oh shit, this game's over. Bobby Witt Jr. Now AJ Minter's getting a throw. And ooh. Cutter. Nothing won as Witt swung on and missed. Now AJ Minter's starting to throw, which yeah, let's just wait till it's 13-9. I would have honestly I would have put Minter in to start the seventh. And Witt fouls it away 0-2. What? Lane Thomas is on deck? Jesus Christ. Bounce a curveball or something. Double play. Lindor. Beatty on the first. Not in time. And a run comes home. It's 14-9. It's call at first base. Mets are not challenging. Yeah, he's just safe. So it is now 14-9 in favor of the Royals. And Lane Thomas lines one down the fucking line off the top of the wall. It bounces away from Soto. A run scores. Well, what's the point of going on? They still got him out there. Sal Perez swings and misses. Why do you still got take him out? The kid's obviously gassed. You put him in at the wrong situation. And Perez yanks one foul. This Met team is the worst fucking Met team that's been put together of all time. So, all right, well, Mets are going to drop this one. I really don't want to continue it, but we got 2 innings left, so might as well just do it. I'm almost certain Mets will go down 1-2-3 in the 7th. And someone's screaming, "Fire David!" I love it. Someone's screaming, "Fire David!" in the stands. I love it. They're all shouting, "Fire Stearns!" I love it. It's beautiful. And a swing and a miss. A horrible, 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 horrible inning for the Mets. They are now down 16-9. And let's be honest, with this limp dick offense, they're not doing shit. Okay, so we're back. It's 16-9. I don't even want to. I'm honestly really just considering this being the last inning because A, I am so exhausted, and B, they are not coming back. If they do, whatever. That'd be a great comeback, but we'll see how the 7th goes as Lindor on the 2-0 takes right down the middle. I'm really genuine thinking that this might be the last inning because I'm so tired. And the Kansas City Royals, by the way, I scored 12 unanswered runs. And Lindor swings and misses 2-0. I mean, excuse me, 2-2. Maybe I'll just pause the game and go to sleep and like take a nap for like an hour and then wake up and then finish this and finish watching the game when the game's like already 3 hours over. And Lindor chops one on the ground. Bobby Witt Jr. and Lindor not running well. Lindor is now 0 for 4. Doing on the Carson bench. Three on the bench. So Carson Bench is already 1 for 2 with a walk and a single. And a 4-pitch walk to Bench. Second walk of the night. Here comes Jorge Polanco. And he looks at him right down the middle. I really wish Polanco's home run was fair. I mean, not at this point, like it wouldn't fucking matter, but I just wish it was fair. And we've hit 2 hours and 35 minutes. Nice. Polanco hits one to the gap, and that's a double. Benj will score. All right, so Polanco with a nice double. Nice. RBI double as Carson Benj comes around. So it's now 16-10. That'll bring Jared Young to the plate. Good piece of hitting right there. He missed that first little cutter, and then he sat on this fastball and just hit it right into the right center field gap. So good piece of hitting from Jorge Polanco. Carson Bench flying around the bases. So that'll bring up Young now. Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. And Young looks at a cutter. 0-1. Oop. Almost dropped my scorekeeping card thing. And Young takes it outside. It's 2-1. And Young swings and misses 2-2. I don't know. This team looks lost too. Like either way, they look fucking lost. Young, that's a base hit. Polanco will go to third. So Jared Young finds his second base hit of the night. And the Mets played at first and third with Brett Beatty coming up. Or do they dare pinch hit him for a righty? Probably not. And Beatty will probably ground into a double play, and that'll end the threat. Good piece of hitting going the opposite way with that. Almost took out Polanco's ass, actually. And I guess with Beatty coming up, they're going to go to the lefty. And if I'm the Mets, I'd respond with a righty. Oh, righty coming in. Alrighty. So I can see who the fuck this guy is. And we'll be back. Alright, we're back. Beck Way is on the mound to pitch for the Kansas City Royals with Brett Beatty coming to the plate. Yeah, it's just funny. I'm looking down at the scorecard. Every single Met player in the lineup has a base hit tonight. Or I shouldn't say base, has a hit. Alright, come on, Beatty. Now's the time to hit a 3-run home run. And Beatty tops one foul, nothing to. Luis Torrens waiting on deck. Number 9 hole hitter. Beatty takes it high. It's 1-2. Beatty rockets one. Right center field. Toward the gap. On the track. They'll make the catch. Polanco will tag. Beatty smacked the shit out of that one, too. And it just died on the warning track that time. Well, here comes Luis Torrens, who is 1 for 3. He reached on a fielder's choice, a single, and a pop out. And he swings one way out of the fucking zone. That one's in the dirt. It gets by the catcher. And Young will advance to second base. So. And he swings at one in the dirt, 1-2. You know, Louis could still get into one and hit one out of the park, and the Mets will be back in the game. I think the Met fans are chanting Brandon Nimmo. I'm not even joking you. I think the Met fans are chanting Brandon fucking Nimmo right now. I would turn up the volume more, but I don't want to get copyright infringement. I don't hear it now, but. Terrens lays off, full count, 3-2. A.J. Ewing waits on deck. Come on, Louis. Terrens bounces one to third. Backing up is Lofton, and the throw to first is true. And that's it. All right. Same deal. Okay, we're back. And oh wow. Matt Sealinger's back on the mound for the 8th inning. Good for him, honestly. This would maybe be his bounce back inning where he shuts down. And line foul. Now Met fans are chanting A.J. Ewing like the roll call that like the dumbass Yankee fans do in right field. But I guarantee you before, get over there, Young will take it. But I am almost 100% sure in the last inning, the Met fans were chanting Brandon Nimmo. I am almost 98% sure. Now Nick Lofton. There it is again. Oh no, chanting Brett Beatty. Benj, get there. Fuck! That'll be a double again. Now Met fans are chanting Brett Beatty's name, so I don't know what they're doing. They're just that bored. And now pitch high and tight. Oh boy. Not for much longer than that. Now they're chanting USA. They're nuts. And a swing and a miss. Strike one. He tried to hit that one out of the park for sure. Dude, what is with these soccer fans? Like, they just have their shirts off in fucking the outfield looking like idiots. And oh shit, that one might be gone. Nope, I lied. Carson Benj. 2 outs. I wonder who the Mets are to throw in the ninth inning. It's either going to be, I'm going to say Luke Weaver or Devin Williams. I'm leaning more towards Luke Weaver because Devin Williams kind of, fucked up. And oh, wow, we've had 2 hours and 45 minutes. Wow. That's nuts. Oh, shit. Ewing, get there. Ewing, get there. And he makes the catch! A.J. Ewing took extra bases away. And he'll lead off the top of the eighth inning. It'll be Ewing, Soto, and Bichette for the eighth. Good catch right here. On the warning track. I don't know if he took a home run away, but he definitely took extra bases away. So, good job by A.J. Ewing. And we'll be back in a minute. All right. We are back for the eighth inning. A.J. Ewing to lead off for the New York Mets. A.J. is 3 for 3 with a walk. And the lefty, is that Matt Schwab? Matt Schwam? What the fuck his name is? The lefty. That was ball 3 swung at. Here we go. And A.J. punched one, falling, and that's a base hit. Stop the presses. A.J. Ewing is 4 for 4. And the leadoff man is on for Juan Soto, who's already got a big home run in this game. Can he come through again for the Mets? Jam shot, too. Five times A.J. Ewing's got on base tonight. That's his 4th hit of the game. And Soto is 1 for 4 with that massive home run in the 4th inning. That really doesn't look like much now, but. And A.J. Minter is up, actually. I guess he'll come in for the 9th inning, I guess. Here we go. Fans chanting Juan Soto's name. Try and get the score a little closer. And Soto pops it up. Swung at his head again. Bobby Witt Jr. called off by his left fielder. There's the first out. Soto's night will be finished 1 for 5. And now here's Bo Bichette, who is 1 for 4 with a single back in the first. Bo Bichette riding on 50 RBIs and 10 home runs so far this season. Started to pick up hitting a little more recently, hitting that Atlanta series. And Bo takes a off speed for a strike at 8 miles an hour. Bo Bichette's actually got a really cool arm sleeve. The Mets have the pinstripe whites, and Bo Bichette's got this white pinstripe, and it's like lined up with the sleeves are where it ends right here, so it looks like the whole jersey kind of comes down. That's cool. That is the shittiest swing Bo Bichette has ever taken. Francisco Lindor up on deck. The 0-2 to Bichette, and Bichette punches one foul. And Bichette, like so many other, pops up. Foul territory. Second baseman is there. And there are 2 outs. So that'll bring up Francisco Lindor, who is a quiet 0 for 4 with a strikeout, ground to shortstop, ground to third base, and ground back to shortstop. Here we go, Francisco Lindor, one swing of the bat. And yeah, he took an 0 for 5 last night. He's at risk of taking an 0 for 5 again tonight. And Lindor takes the first pitch up and away. Why are Met fans saying take it off? And that one gets by the catcher. That should advance A.J. Ewing to second base, and it will. So on the wild pitch by Matt Schramm. Yeah, really wild. Three another Lindor. Oh shit! I wrote it in the wrong place. Fuck. Carson Benj awaiting on deck. And that in there for a strike on the 3-0. Someone caught the inside corner. And that one is up and in, ball 4. So the Mets. And here comes Carson Benj. And he will strong to the plate. Now, if Carson Benj gets into one, he's got 11 home runs on the year. God damn. If he gets into one, the Mets really do have a chance. 3-run home run here would be huge. And Jensen, the catcher, will run in and talk to his pitcher. And that pitch just next to strikes. 0-1. Carson Benj just singled in the first inning, which drew in the crazy errors. So he singled, walked, struck out, and walked again. And now up for the 5th time tonight. And that one nearly hit him, with Jorge Polanco gleaming in the on-deck circle. Which I don't remember if Polanco is better from the right side or the left side. Probably neither, but. And Benj fouls it away, 1-2. One, two to Benj, and Benj strokes one over the second baseman for a base hit. Ewing, here he comes around third. He's going to score. Carson Benj gets another RBI on the night. It is now 16-12. And the Mets getting a little closer here. Lindor stops at second, by the way. So now it's Jorge Polanco, who's going to switch around and bat right-handed, I would believe. And Jensen and the pitching coach now talking to Schwam, the pitcher for the Royals. All right, so now Jorge Polanco, who's popped out, struck out, walked, and doubled. And Royals got another right-hander up. And I'm telling you one thing, if Polanco gets on with Jared Young on deck, I would pinch hit for him if they keep the lefty in the game. Oh, Lindor went to third. I apologize. I messed that up. And Polanco takes outside. What a no. And Polanco checked his swing. He went. Oh, no, he didn't. 2-0. Wow, I was almost certain Polanco went. And Polanco takes a huge hack at the 2-0 pitch, and he fell down. I don't know if that back, his Achilles kind of gave out, but he fell down to a knee. Now that home run that Jorge Polanco hit actually kind of makes a difference. And 3-1 to Polanco. And Jared Young on deck. I'm surprised the Mets have not sent out a righty hitter. They have a shitload of righties on their bench. Francisco Alvarez, Eric Wagaman, and Polanco drives one deep to left. Never mind. Coming on as the left fielder. And the Met threat is done. Mets do get a run. Well, Mets get a run on the Carson bench single, but nothing comes by. I'm almost positive AJ Minter's coming into the game. So, okay, we're back for the ninth inning. AJ Minter takes over for the Mets. And Tyler Tolbart is up. He's already 4 for 4. If he gets another hit here, what was it I said? I said he was going to go maybe 6 for 6. He could possibly go 5 for 5 here. And whoa, first pitch from. Oh no, he is 5 for 5. He could go 6 for 6. So Minter's first pitch goes all the way to the backstop, just a bit outside. He tried the corner and missed. To quote Harry Doyle. Is that his name? Yeah, Harry Doyle. Bob Uecker, best announcer that didn't exist, but is the best announcer of all time. 2-0 to Tolbart. And he pops this one up. Carson Bench coming over, and that'll end that. So he will not go 6 for 6. He will settle for 5 for 6, but he's got a huge smile on his face, so. Oh, we're about to hit 3 hours on this. Nice. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Carter Jensen for the 5th time tonight, maybe 6th. 5th or 6th, I don't remember. And he does take a strike, 1-1.